Hello, Dr. Shane, African-American marriage counselor. May I help you?
Hey, Dr. Shane, it's Susan. I'm so glad you answered. I really can't get out of my head right now. I mean, James, he really needs to leave the house. He's got to
I
go.
get it. I get it. I get it, Susan. What happened?
Well, I can't get out of my head about this. I can't stop thinking about it.
Tell me exactly what happened here. Did you catch him? Did a phone ring? Did someone call you? What happened?
Well, his phone rang and he just picked it up and walked out of the house. And I just don't trust him because I automatically assume that he's speaking to another woman. He leaves, he's gone for a while, and I don't like this.
Got it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense to me. You okay?
No.
All right. Let me say this. I know trust is a horrible thing. I think it's the worst thing you could really take from a person, to be honest. And that has definitely happened to you. But let's kind of figure out what really happened here. So, are you sure he had another affair?
No, I'm not certain. It's just the idea, and I'm not trusting right now.
Okay. Okay. So you don't have proof, like a smoking gun, a naked body, that he's had an affair?
No, not at all. I just have the intuition. It's just driving me crazy.
Okay. So first, it's not that unusual. I know you've heard this term. It's called PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yes.
So infidelity is very akin to PTSD.
Well, I've heard of it.
Yeah, and what happened is that phone call, that staying out late, that behavior that you remembered being associated with him cheating. Yeah, it's re-triggered it. It's re-triggered it. So I just want you to know the challenge that you're going to run into is very hard to break up a family without hardcore evidence. And we don't know if this is a misdemeanor of staying out or the felony of infidelity. So we can't treat them the same because you're not likely to leave and you don't have a mountain of evidence. Seems like you have more like a molehill.
But what is it about it that just won't let me go?
You're trying. You know, you're really trying, Susan, and I commend you for all of it. But really, I'll be honest with you, it's like a civil war between your heart and your brain. Your heart is saying, oh God, I care about you, I love my family, but your brain is saying, phew, protect me, this is dangerous. And it's just a very difficult war to wage, and right now you're in the midst of it.
Okay, so what do I do from here?
Okay, so what I want you to do is just take a deep breath and let's figure out how to move forward. So I want you to think about all the stuff you have. I want you to bring it to the office and let's just sit down and go over it and let's get him. There could be another side to this story, but I want you just to recognize the hardest thing of all is really, I think you've forgiven him, and religion teaches us, every religion, to forgive other people. But boy, it's hard to say, you know, how do I stay and protect myself? Why didn't I leave? And it's just really hard to leave with a family at stake. So it's difficult, and this doesn't mean you're weak. I know that I'm not trying to blame you for his infidelity, but part of what we have to do is help you work through it and help you get on the other side of it, but it's not gonna happen quickly. And anytime you have it re-triggered, it's gonna feel like we're starting from the beginning, but that is not the case. You know, I've seen you over all these months and you've made a lot of progress, and you really have. I mean, now you call me like every other month with something like this. Before, we were kind of talking every day, or you were texting me. So I just want you to recognize you've gotten to a better place. This isn't gonna be your life forever, but right now you just got re-triggered and we have to get you through it.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay, good. So call my secretary, set up a time, let's get you in the books. We're gonna get you to the other side of it.
Again, thank you so much, Dr. Shane.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Infidelity. It is one of the worst things you could do to a person because it robs them of their trust. And I know they may panic all the time and be very, very concerned. They're just trying to protect themselves. They don't want to get hurt again. PTSD, getting re-triggered, is just a natural part of it, and they're going to go through it. As a spouse, if you've committed the infidelity, you're probably saying, oh my God, this is going to be my life forever. Let me assure you, it is not. But you got to make some decisions. You got to decide if you're going to come clean, if you're going to give them the truth so that you could close that loop and they figured out what happened. So PTSD, like I said, people get re-triggered. And what we have to do is help them just work themselves through it. But you also get not PTSD, but now you're frustrated. You think they're not trying. They're trying a lot. You know, going through a civil war between your brain and your heart, that's with them 24/7. Fatigue, wanting to walk away, unable to walk away, they can't. But they are trying, or they wouldn't be doing it. They would just be shut down. So when angry, hurt, panicked people come into my office, it doesn't make me so nervous. What makes me nervous is when indifferent people come. So if your spouse is going through PTSD, they're still fighting. This doesn't last forever. We will likely be able to get you to the other side. Just know divorce rates drop as much as 30%. That's 30% with an intervention. So it's never too late to live your happily ever after.